Well, here I am at the Urban Art Studio down in St Anne's. If you don't know where that is, then it is back St Anne's Road West. So as you're driving through St Anne's Square, to the south of St Anne's Square, there is an alleyway that runs parallel, and that's where you can find the Urban Art Studio. If you're looking for opening times, if you head on over to the Urban Art Studio Facebook page or their website, you'll be able to find the opening times there. Well, I'm here this afternoon and I've been joined by Liz Bullock, who is exhibiting some of her artwork at the studio this month. So welcome to you, Liz.
Morning, afternoon.
It is afternoon now.
Good afternoon.
I know.
Thank you.
It's gone quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your artwork that's been displayed here. I mean, how long have you been painting for, and what's the general theme about what you do, if there is one?
Right, well, generally, there is no theme, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a culmination of work that I've done a long time ago and some newer stuff as well. I did do a degree as a mature student, and I've got 2 pictures from that course, 2 tiger images.
Oh, the tigers,
which
yeah.
are very detailed.
They are.
Quite illustrative work.
Yeah, they're good.
So the nature of the course was scientific and natural history illustration.
Yes,
so I got down to the zoo and studied the tigers there and worked on those afterwards from sketches and slides. So they made nice pieces. They're head studies.
Yeah.
And the other things, I tend to like to do, all my life I've been like a rural person. I've always lived in the countryside.
Yeah.
And that's often been my inspiration, just walking around country lanes, looking at trees. And there were more trees in lanes when I was a kid than there are now.
Yes.
So I lived at Marton, and it was just lanes and mud ruts and things like that. And I was always fascinated by mud ruts when I was a kid. So I don't know why. I just see beauty in like a puddle and the sun reflected in the water. Yeah. So I did that at school as one of my O-levels, and the headmaster liked it so much he took it home.
Oh, wow.
So, I sort of carried on along that theme and with the trees and things. And then I started to incorporate animals as well. I've got some flowers in there. Watercolours, because there's a mixture of mediums. There are a lot of acrylics. Yeah. Pastel is my main medium of choice, a soft pastel, because I like the way you can work in a smudgy manner, and you can get really messy with it. I have to get it all over my face, but when you look in the mirror, you're horrified. You've got a black face.
You do artwork on your face. You've got a
great picture at the end of the day. The artwork's better on your face, probably.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a great medium to sort of be free and spontaneous with. And then I've got some ink as well, some pen and ink drawings. So there's quite a mixture of mediums. And like I say, the subjects mainly country sort of inspired, and then I've gone along and done moons as well, which I'm fascinated by the full moon. I've sat out there several times painting the moon from life. Yeah. And then I've put some little fairies, as you can see.
I saw them. I saw them on the mushrooms.
Just dotted them around, and they've become quite a feature. I'm working on a series of paintings with those 3 in every time now, because it's when you do something, it kind of, if it's successful, it inspires you to do. That's a good thing. I like that. I can do more on that. Yes. So you've got another opening for another set of pictures if you want to do some more. Yeah. I'm having a bit of a dry spell at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Just a bit worn out with it, but well, not worn out. But it's quite tiring getting your work together.
Yes.
Getting it framed, getting it all up there, and I don't have a car, so that can be a bit of a traumatic getting them to the place. But what else?
Well, you said that you grew up in the Marton area, so you are a local artist. You've lived round here all your life, have you?
Born in Blackpool.
Yeah, born and bred.
I think they call me a moss hog, and what's
a moss hog?
Moss hog, yeah. And they like trees naturally. Right. I was googling it, and it actually does say they've got a link to trees.
I've never heard of that.
A Marton person. It's genuinely there. Yeah.
Is it?
So I was born on Marton Moss, and stayed there for quite a long time until I left school. Then I went to Blackpool, and it didn't work out for me, because as a teenager, often, as you know, you're not sure what you want to do.
No, exactly.
I was pushed into it a little bit by my dad, who had high expectations, and I kind of wanted to fulfil his dreams a little bit, I think, and I wasn't ready. So I didn't sort of do the other work that I had to do. I just thought, I could do this. I was a bit cocky, and I got sort of told to leave. I got expelled, actually.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, I know, it's not good, is it? But with hindsight, I wish I'd have stuck at it at the time, because then I had a family and other things come along, and your art often, like anything that needs dedication, unless you're at it all the time, it takes a back seat. Sometimes you never get back into it again.
No.
Which is a shame, really, because art is one of those things, and you get rusty. if you don't keep your hands
Yes,
in.
like playing the piano, you need to keep practicing.
If I don't pick up a pencil for a week, I'm like back to drawing noddy pictures again. And then I have to keep doing it, until it comes like more spontaneous again. Because the more you do, the more competent you are, and the more your images are, the faster and the more sort of fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how long is your exhibit going to be here for, Liz, down at the Arts Centre?
Well, it's been on a few weeks already, but the opening times, because it's a bar, they tend to be more evening time. It doesn't suit everybody, but it will for some people. So it's been on since the 4th of January, and it's on till the last day of January.
Right, so
which ends on a full moon again.
Does it? Oh, there you go. There's
one
a
at the
signal.
beginning and one at the end.
Yeah. So if people come down and have a look at the artwork, is it all available for sale?
Yeah, I'm open to. I'm negotiable on the prices. I put prices on. There's a large range, so there should be something to suit everybody's budget, really. Yeah. And I'm open to negotiate as well, or do other pictures if there's something that somebody wants and it's not on show. Yeah. I'm quite capable.
And if you're not here, then to just speak to the staff down here.
Jay and Philippa have been very kind and they're really nice people. But I don't like doing portraits, so the only portraits I like to do are animals. Right. I'm not very good with portraits, I must admit. I struggle with faces. So
no, stick to animals because it's fabulous.
Yeah, I like the outdoors. I like doing things in situ at the time, in the sunlight. And it's the light and shade of the day that used to inspire me, but lately it's the moon, because you get some fabulous moonscapes, don't you? With the pink sky and the trees cutting across it and making a silhouette, and I love that sort of stuff. So
sounds great. So what are the plans for the future then? What's next for you? Or have you not thought that far ahead
Well, I'm writing at the moment.
Oh, are you?
And from some of the pictures in this exhibition, if you've had a look round, you'll see there's a horse and a sheep. Yeah. Well, I live in Great Plumpton now. Right. And there was a horse and a sheep. Sadly, the sheep did pass away last year, but I've wrote a book about them, and I've illustrated it. Yeah. Oh, so I'm about to do that and put it on Amazon at the moment. Oh, right. It's simply called Stanley and Half Pint, and it's their life story, straight from the horse's mouth, literally. Like Black Beauty kind of thing. And it's quite a nice little story. It's a bit educational as well about where the animals come from and that. So it's quite a pleasant book to read, I hope. So I'm doing that at the moment. And then from there, I do write poetry. Right. So I do a lot of other things as well. Yes. If I don't feel like picking up a paintbrush, it's too much hassle to get paints out, I'll pick up a pen and write some poems.
Creative mind.
Yeah, I like writing things. So I do write stories. So from this exhibition, I'm actually writing another book about the Boggart of Wheaton. Right. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, I know.
It's folklore about like a hairy creature that used to be seen. It's called the Boggart.
It's not one of my exes, is it?
It might be. It's got 4 legs, apparently.
Well, no, it's not.
You never know.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So I'm working on that as well. So I don't stick rigidly to one thing. I've never had a plan, which is sometimes it's not to my advantage, like we said before, but also to be spontaneous. Sometimes the best things come that way. Yes. But you don't necessarily make the best living that way, know. It's when the mood takes you sometimes, and if you're doing it for a job, you've got to have the mood all the time, haven't you? But I might go from a painting to a story. I'm quite erratic, That's just the way I am. I've always been like it, and I can't seem to change. So
don't need to
just
change.
Go with how I am.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. Go with the flow. Yeah. Well, it's been great to talk to you this afternoon, and like I say, I've had a look round. It all looks fabulous. And if people want to come down and have a look, then like we've said earlier, if you head on over to the Urban Art Studio Facebook page, or if you go onto their website, have a look for the opening times. Come down and have a look at Liz's artwork, and like she said, she's open to offers.
I am, anything to do with the paintings.
Anything to do with the paintings, Right. Cut that. Right, fabulous. Thanks very much, Liz. It's been great talking to you this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.